Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name's Dave. I run the content creation and the media department here at Meals. Being that we're always shooting photos and coming up with new content for our social media platforms and whatnot, I'm kind of constantly always trying out some new tips and tricks to help improve with that. With that said, I've seen some quite interesting food photography hacks circle around the internet. So I thought it would be a cool idea to kind of take a look at some of these food photography hacks and see if they actually work. Full disclaimer, I've never actually done any of these in person yet, so we're gonna be finding out the results together. So the first video in this series is actually a bit of a two-in-one, and that's involving pancakes. Basically, the first hack is essentially cutting out pieces of cardboard, and you put them in between the layers of pancakes, and it helps them look fluffier. I mean, I think this will work. There's not really much to it. But the second hack is the more exciting one. So instead of pouring out syrup for your shot, you're supposed to use motor oil. Apparently, they claim that motor oil flows a bit better and also doesn't make your pancakes soggy. I'm kind of skeptical, but why don't we try it? But to start, we're gonna need some pancakes, so why don't we head over to the kitchen and whip some up. For these pancakes, we're gonna be using Flourish pancake batter. For those of you that have never heard of Flourish, they make awesome pancake batters that are not only healthy, but also delicious. Okay, so we have our pancakes here. We have this camera rolling as well. We're gonna be doing two different stacks. We're gonna compare both of them. The one on the right is gonna be normal, no cardboard, no motor oil with regular syrup. And the one on the left is gonna be with all the food hacks that we're trying out today. So to start, I have some cardboard here, and let's see how this works. This cardboard's adding extra protein. All right, I think that looks. Oh wow, you can actually notice a pretty big difference there. Like, look at it here.
Oh, that's actually nuts.
I mean, you can kind of see a bit of the cardboard on this side, but if we fix that. Yeah, that looks sick.
That's actually really cool.
The cardboard hack gets a pass, but I think the one that we've all been waiting for is the syrup. So I have some Harley Davidson motorcycle oil here. So again, on the right, we have regular, just like regular old pancake syrup here. On the left, we're gonna try the motor oil. So first things first, let's try the regular syrup. Oh, wow.
I'll be eating those.
Really? You don't want the one with the motorcycle oil?
Nah, I'm cool.
I don't know why, but I'm nervous.
What, do you think it's gonna blow up?
Okay, and now, moment of truth, the motorcycle oil.
Why does it look exactly the same?
Yeah, I know, right? You know what? That actually looks pretty good.
See, the only difference is like this is kind of greenish.
The only difference is the color, really. I mean, looking at it from like on the surface, obviously the motor oil has a bit of a different color to it, but I would say the oil almost flows a bit better than the syrup did. However, with that said, I think one of the other main points of this hack is that the oil won't seep into the pancakes as much. And let's be real, when you're doing kind of photo shoots like this, the first shot you get isn't always going to be the shot. So I think what we should do is kind of let this sit for about 20 minutes or so, check back, and see how they both hold up. Okay, so these pancakes have been sitting here for about 20 minutes now. If we take a look, the one on the right kind of all sogged into the pancakes itself, and kind of made it look a little gross, to be honest. But the one on the left with the motor oil, yeah, no, like none of it actually soaked into the pancakes. It's still just kind of sitting on the surface. So I think these ones, like the pancakes on the right, are pretty much dead. Like if I tried shooting this, it would require a lot of work in post. Whereas the one on the left still looks pretty much the same way it did when we initially poured the motor oil on it. So I can continue shooting this one, but this one I would say I would need some new pancakes for. You know what? I would say that the motor oil and the cardboard hack gets a full pass. I mean, it still looks great and we can still shoot it, but the big trade-off here is that I could eat this one, whereas you definitely do not want to eat this one here. Okay, so if you were planning on taking some photos of pancakes for, say, a portfolio or something like that, these hacks get a pass. Now, I hope you really enjoyed this first video in this series. We're going to be making a lot more, as there's many more food hacks out there. So to be notified when we do upload those videos, be sure to subscribe down below. Also, if you have any food hacks that you know of, leave them in a comment down below, and maybe we'll cover it in our next video. Now, I'm going to throw out these pancakes because you definitely don't want anybody eating these by accident.
Oh, sweet pancakes.